First pitch moments away. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Out to center. Bellinger moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in New York, and today on the hill, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Bottom of the first, now up as the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one inside, 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Aaron Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
1 out, base is empty.
Come on, Aaron.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is down low.
2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here comes Bellinger. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx, now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Got him swinging.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ball 1 there. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Stanton.
Gilbert back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone move from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here is Goldschmidt. Just missed. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Slider right there.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And now it's filled up. That's to third, Williamson. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Austin Wells.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx, on to the third inning, and now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Stroman, in his 11th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger has this one sized up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Cole.
So digging in, Cole Young. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one at the knees for a strike. Man at first, one away. Next offering is downstairs. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Glove flip for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Mariners leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Slider for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Dominguez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Aaron
Now
Judge
batting,
comes to the
the
plate
right
now.
fielder,
We think
Aaron
of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
A little bit low, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Dominguez, the runner at first with two gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Judge waits. Good eye right there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with two out.
Now
First
batting,
and second,
the center fielder,
two outs. Cody Bellinger getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fastball for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, two outs.
That's a ball.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Mariners nothing. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
The count 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Got him looking. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And there's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Outside low, 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. The M's still looking for their first hit in this one. And it's a K for the Stroh show.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. Outside. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now.
Okay.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Let's go, Yankees.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
up
4.
for the
Now
Yankees,
here is
the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is down low. It's 2-2. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's
The
just
batter,
kind of a
number
slow
13.
death. With 2 strikes, you're
Second
looking to
baseman,
protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground. And that hits off the base. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul
Goldschmidt now. Grounded out his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that's down and away. Next pitch inside. And now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
The
at bat.
catcher, number 28.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missing inside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Flied out his first time. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and the bases are now loaded.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So bases all loaded up. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The 2-2. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. The run scores from first, extending their lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Gilbert will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, number 23.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. To the right side, Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Stroman back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Judge hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Flied to right his first time. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 2 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Canzone batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Seattle, Ben Williamson. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call.
Oh. 2-0.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he held up. Fought off foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up next, Cole Young. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw's offline. He's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford digs in now. Stroman throw to first. Young back on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Yeah, the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. Fly ball to right. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And now they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Marcus Stroman. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for
Will
the New
Warren
York
gets the
Yankees.
call from the pen.
Well, he's a
98.
big-time strikeout guy out there.
Will
This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
First and second, 2 outs. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two on, 2 outs. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here
up
is
for
Aaron
the
Judge.
Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And a base hit into right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. That's inside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these
left
guys
fielder.
here. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And a curve is down and in.
1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Judge, the lead runner at second. Bellinger at first with no outs. Just missed. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
13.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Bases loaded, nobody out. That one just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 23 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Ryan Wu.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep
Number
the score
22.
right where it is.
Ryan
Seems like a tough task
Wu.
today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Just missed. Woo. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Brash, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Misses outside, and now 3-0.
I think it's the deception in his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success. You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So a man at first. Anthony Volpe will hit next. The shortstop takes a ball. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canzone pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oswald.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. First pitch misses. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Up and in, 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. Arozarena. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Grand slam for the Yanks this inning. It's now 8-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena, in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Late with the swing there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton getting ready to go. Hartley also throwing. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Good eye in that spot. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Chop to first. Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Raley.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
That one misses, and that is ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Nabs it, one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That one's upstairs, ball one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
Now batting,
you can't be mad at yourself after a bat like that one. Bellinger up to hit. And that misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Foul ball there. That's a little bit low. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A solo shot. His 14th of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 9-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Stanton stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 9-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a foul straight back.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Corrals it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Cole Young. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So 2 down, J.P. Crawford now at the plate. 1 for 3. That's in there. That's strike 1. Young off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Seattle. Still way back. It's 9-3.
Leading off.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Started after it, appeal to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. And the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. And 1-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fly ball down the line. A Rosarena after it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Yanks up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is downstairs. And downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 9-3. Back in New York, we're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. In there for strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just
That's out,
misses. Ball one. And there's a ball. Stays alive. And it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's inside, and a good at-bat, ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
his ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Rosarena now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Batter, number 7.
Jorge Polanco
Designated
up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3.
Polanco.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Leaping, and it's gone. So he just clears the wall, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
Inside, 2-2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Pitching for
Back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
47,
8th, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That catches the corner.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one is inside. And they'll do it again. Hard hit right side. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Yankees, the designated hitter, Jason.
So now here's the
Dominguez.
DH, Jason Dominguez. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Outside with a breaking ball. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizardo appears to be getting loose. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. 3rd out. So the Yanks go in order as they can add to their 9-5 lead.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
New
It's
York
the top of the
Yankees.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
71.
Ian Hamilton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing
Hamilton.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
off for Seattle,
Dominic
the right
Canzone.
fielder, Dominic
He's already homered in this game.
Canzone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's off the mark. And 1-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The other way, and that's got extra bases written all over it, and that's going to kick into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Ben Williamson. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking
The
for.
batter,
Ball
the
on the
second
ground,
baseman,
nice ground out.
Cole
He's
Young.
2 outs away. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Crawford stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Mariners down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long